Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world. The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
Helicopters were forced to airlift the Sri Lankan cricket team from a stadium in eastern Pakistan following an attack on the team's tour bus.
Moving on to our next story. The all-weather allies, Islamabad and Beijing, have agreed to strengthen their ties further, this time through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Now, the $60 billion Belt and Road project.
चीज कहनी भूल गया एंड में हिंदुस्तान का पायलट हमने पकड़ा हुआ है हम एज ए पीस जेस्चर हम उसको कल रिहा करने लगे हैं हिंदुस्तान को वापस
Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of our series on Pakistan's political crisis. As we delve deeper into the story, brace yourselves for the challenges that emerged at the turn of the millennium. Militant attacks shook the nation, leaving a trail of devastation and fear. Simultaneously, tensions with India escalated, casting a dark shadow of uncertainty over the region. Let's embark together on this eye-opening exploration. From 1999 to 2008, Pakistan experienced a period of notable political and economic events. It began with Pervez Musharraf's rise to power through a military coup in 1999, leading to the removal of Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Musharraf assumed the presidency and implemented a new constitution, yet his rule was overshadowed by accusations of human rights violations and corruption.
The plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
2 planes have crashed into the World Trade Center in New York.
There have been a series of terrorist attacks in the United States.
Pictures just in showed the building already on fire, with smoke billowing.
As we move forward to the year 2001, another significant incident unfolded, leaving a lasting impact on Pakistan. This incident not only affected Pakistan, but had global repercussions. In 2001, the world was rocked by an unfathomable act of terrorism, the harrowing 9/11 attacks. The Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in vibrant New York City became the target of this heinous assault, sending shockwaves that reverberated across the globe. This cataclysmic event was masterminded by the extremist group Al-Qaeda under the leadership of the infamous Osama bin Laden. The seismic impact of the 9/11 attacks on global politics, particularly in South Asia, cannot be understated. In response to this unparalleled tragedy, the United States, under the visionary leadership of President George W. Bush, took decisive action against terrorism. Their relentless pursuit led them to Afghanistan, where Al-Qaeda had taken refuge under the oppressive Taliban regime. Caught in the midst of this turmoil was Pakistan, a neighboring country to Afghanistan. The Pakistani government found itself in a complex and delicate position, skillfully navigating its relationship with the United States while simultaneously addressing internal security challenges. Pakistan emerged as a pivotal ally in the US, led war on terror, offering unwavering logistical support and granting access to its territory for vital military operations. Even today, the echoes of the 9/11 attacks and the subsequent invasion of Afghanistan continue to reverberate, shaping the fabric of Pakistan's domestic and foreign policies. This ongoing saga remains a constant reminder of the intricate interplay between global events and the intricate tapestry of nations, as they grapple with the aftermath and seek to forge a path towards a safer and more harmonious future. Our journey takes us to the year 2007, where Pakistan faced a significant turning point that impacted its political landscape and governance. In 2007, Pakistan found itself in a state of turmoil when then President Pervez Musharraf declared a state of emergency. This decision came amidst rising political tensions and a growing judicial crisis in the country. President Musharraf, facing challenges from opposition parties and a Supreme Court that questioned the legitimacy of his re-election, took the controversial step of suspending the constitution, dismissing judges, and imposing restrictions on the media. The declaration of a state emergency caused a wave of protests and criticism from various sectors of Pakistani society, including political parties, lawyers, and civil society organizations. The move was seen as an authoritarian measure that curtailed civil liberties and undermined democratic principles. The state of emergency was eventually lifted in 2008, following widespread protests and negotiations between political stakeholders. However, this incident left a lasting impact on Pakistan's political landscape and raised concerns about the state of democracy and rule of law in the country. In 2008, Pakistan was gripped by a devastating event that shattered the nation's heart. During an election rally in Rawalpindi, the beloved former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto tragically lost her life. The nation mourned the loss of this iconic political figure, whose charismatic leadership and dedication to Pakistan's progress were unmatched. Yousaf Raza Gilani, 2008-2012. Yousaf Raza Gilani was a prominent member of the Pakistan People's Party. He assumed office on March 25, 2008, and served as the Prime Minister until June 19, 2012. During his tenure, he faced significant challenges, including political instability, economic issues, and security concerns. Raja Pervez Ashraf, 2012, 2013. Raja Pervez Ashraf, also a member of the Pakistan People's Party, took over as the Prime Minister on June 22, 2020. His term lasted until March 24, 2013. Ashraf faced various challenges, such as an energy crisis and allegations of corruption related to rental power projects. Mr. Hazar Khan Khoso, 2013. Mia Hazar Khan Khoso, 2013. Maya Hazar Khan Khoso, 2013 to June 5, 20. He was a retired judge of the Baluchistan High Court. His appointment came during the transitional period leading up to the general elections held in 2013. Nawaz Sharif, 2013-2017. Nawaz Sharif, a prominent leader of the Pakistan Muslim League N party, assumed office as the Prime Minister for the third time on June 5, 2013. His previous terms were from 1990 to 1990 to 1999 to 1990. However, his third term was cut short when he was disqualified by the Supreme Court of Pakistan in a corruption case on July 28, 2017. The period from 2008 to 2014 had political changes and developments in Pakistan, including a mix of democratically elected prime ministers and an interim prime minister. In 2008, a haunting incident unfolded, leaving a deep scar not only on Pakistan but the entire region. The year was marred by a series of coordinated terrorist attacks that struck Mumbai, India. Lasting for several agonizing days, these heinous acts shook the very core of the city. The targets were diverse, ranging from iconic landmarks to a bustling hotel. These dreadful Mumbai attacks were orchestrated by an extremist group based in Pakistan. Their malevolent intentions resulted in a staggering loss of life, leaving an indelible mark on the relationship between the two nations. Armed with firearms and explosives, the attackers unleashed a wave of shootings and bombings, plunging the city into a state of panic and anguish. The Mumbai attacks strained the already fragile ties between India and Pakistan. India, rightfully, held Pakistan accountable for harboring and supporting the extremist group responsible for these atrocities. The incident pushed tensions between the neighboring nations to a new and dangerous height. Beyond the bilateral ramifications, the reverberations of the Mumbai attacks extended to regional security dynamics. This appalling event underscored the urgent necessity for stronger international collaboration in combating terrorism and addressing the root causes that fuel such extremist ideologies. We reflect on the heart-wrenching statistics. A total of 175 lives were cruelly taken, with 9 terrorists among them, and 166 innocent victims left to mourn their loss. Our journey now takes us to the year 2009, a year marred by a shocking incident that had a significant impact on Pakistan's sports and international relations. In 2009, a seismic event shook the world of cricket in South Asia, casting a dark shadow over Pakistan's cricket board and government. During a fateful tour, the Sri Lankan cricket team fell victim to a harrowing terrorist attack in Lahore, leaving the entire sports community in disbelief. Cricket, a sport deeply cherished in the region, bore the brunt of this heart-wrenching incident. The reprehensible act of violence not only struck fear into the hearts of cricket enthusiasts, but also fueled a potent wave of animosity towards the Pakistan Cricket Board and the government. Their alleged security lapse stirred intense emotions and garnered widespread condemnation. The consequences were swift and far-reaching. The International Cricket Council, compelled to protect the safety of players, imposed a ban on international matches being held in Pakistan. This unprecedented decision sent shockwaves through the cricketing world, leaving Pakistan's cricket landscape reeling from the loss.
Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda.
The year 2011 marked a historic turning point in the global battle against terrorism, as the notorious figurehead behind the 9/11 attacks met his long-awaited fate. In a remarkable operation, the United States successfully located and eliminated Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, a militant group responsible for numerous heinous acts. Through meticulous intelligence work, a team of highly trained US Navy SEALs carried out a covert raid on a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, where bin Laden had sought refuge. In the darkness of May 2, the SEALs engaged in a fierce firefight, displaying unwavering bravery and determination. Ultimately, their mission proved successful, delivering a decisive blow to bin Laden and his terrorist network. The death of bin Laden reverberated worldwide, symbolizing a significant triumph in the global fight against terrorism. It dealt a severe blow to al-Qaeda, sending a resounding message that justice would be served even to those who believed they could hide from it. However, this operation also stirred controversy and raised complex questions. Speculations emerged regarding Pakistan's knowledge or potential involvement in providing sanctuary to bin Laden. The incident strained diplomatic relations between the United States and Pakistan, sparking broader discussions on counter-terrorism efforts and the intricate dynamics of international security cooperation. On September 18, 2016, a devastating attack shook the Indian-administered region of Jammu and Kashmir. 4 militants from Jaish-e-Mohammed, believed to have infiltrated from Pakistan, targeted an Indian Army Brigade headquarters near the town of Uri. Tragically, 19 Indian soldiers lost their lives in the attack, with several others sustaining injuries ranging from 19 to 30 in number. The incident sent shockwaves through the region, igniting a wave of outrage and calls for justice. In response to the Uri attack, the Indian government authorized what became known as surgical strikes. These retaliatory strikes were carried out on September 29, 2016, along the line of control targeting terrorist launch pads across the border in Pakistan, administered Kashmir. The surgical strikes were a calculated measure aimed at deterring future terrorist activities originating from across the border.
इमरान अहमद नियाजी साहब ने 176 वोट हासिल किए।
In 2018, Pakistan underwent a significant political transformation with the election of a new Prime Minister. The Pakistan Tehreek, a Insaf Pi party, led by renowned cricketer Imran Khan, emerged victorious in the general elections. Imran Khan, a prominent figure in politics and advocacy, assumed the role of Prime Minister, signifying a notable shift in the country's political landscape. Imran Khan's election brought promises of anti-corruption measures, socio-economic reforms, and a focus on the welfare of the people. As Prime Minister, he embarked on an ambitious agenda centered around economic development, social welfare, and transparent governance. Under his leadership, the government initiated various reform programs targeting poverty alleviation, education, and health.
We suspect that it was a vehicle-bound attack.
We are going to carry out a professional post-blast investigation.
In 2019, tensions between India and Pakistan reached a critical point following a tragic incident and subsequent military actions. The year began with a devastating terrorist attack in Pulwama, Jammu and Kashmir. A suicide bomber from a Pakistan-based extremist group targeted an Indian paramilitary convoy, resulting in a significant loss of life. The Pulwama attack escalated tensions, with India accusing Pakistan of supporting and sheltering the extremist group responsible. In response, the Indian Air Force conducted airstrikes on alleged terrorist training camps in Pakistan, administered Kashmir, known as the Balakot strikes. Amid the escalation, an Indian Air Force pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman, was captured by Pakistani forces after his aircraft crossed the line of control.
मेरा नाम विंग कमांडर अभिनंदन है। मैं भारतीय वायुसेना में एक लड़ाकू विमान चालक हूँ। मैं टारगेट ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहा था। आपके एयरफोर्स ने मुझे गिराया। उसके बाद मुझे अपना जहाज छोड़ना पड़ा था जो टूट गया था और मैंने इजेक्ट किया। इजेक्ट करते ही उसके बाद जब मेरा पैराशूट खुला और
जनाब इमरान खान साहब प्लीज। सॉरी, मैं एक चीज़ कहनी भूल गया एंड में हिंदुस्तान का पायलट हमने पकड़ा हुआ है। हम एज ए पीस जेस्टर हम उसको कल रिहा करने लगे हैं।
presented unprecedented challenges globally, and Pakistan was not exempt from their impact. Two significant developments shaped Pakistan's landscape during this time. Firstly, the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic swept across the country, mirroring its global impact. Pakistan faced the rapid spread of the highly contagious virus, leading to a strain on the healthcare system and necessitating measures to contain its transmission. The government implemented lockdowns, travel restrictions, and social distancing protocols to curb the spread and manage the healthcare crisis. The pandemic brought disruptions, economic hardships, and strains on healthcare infrastructure, demanding a delicate balance between public health concerns and economic revival. Secondly,
moving on to our next story. The all-weather allies, Islamabad and Beijing, have agreed to strengthen their ties further, this time through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Now, the $60 billion Belt and Road project starts from Kashgar in Xinjiang and goes across Pakistan.
Secondly, Pakistan experienced substantial investment from China in various sectors during this time, including infrastructure and energy. These investments aim to bolster Pakistan's economic growth and development, contributing to infrastructure projects and energy generation capacities. Both the COVID-19 pandemic and Chinese investments significantly influenced Pakistan's landscape in 2020, shaping the country's response to the global health crisis and its economic trajectory amidst the challenges faced. In 2021, Pakistan remained on the Financial Action Task Force (FATF) Grey List, a monitoring list for countries' efforts to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. Pakistan's inclusion since 2018 raised concerns about its financial reputation and ability to attract investment. Efforts were made to strengthen regulations and combat financial crimes, but exiting the grey list required sustained progress and meeting requirements. Pakistan's journey highlighted the importance of addressing money laundering and terrorist financing, fostering transparency, and creating a compliant financial system. In 2020,
Mia Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif Saab is declared to have been elected as the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
In 2022, political turmoil in Pakistan reached its peak as Imran Khan was ousted as Prime Minister through a no-confidence motion. The opposition accused Khan of economic mismanagement and corruption, while he claimed it was a foreign conspiracy against him. 2018. Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek Insaf party wins the general election, and Khan becomes Prime Minister. Nawaz Sharif is disqualified from holding office by the Supreme Court. 2020. The PTI government faces allegations of mismanaging the COVID-19 pandemic, along with corruption allegations against Khan and his ministers. 2021. The PTI government is defeated in a no-confidence motion in the National Assembly, but the motion is blocked by the Supreme Court. 2022. The opposition submits another no-confidence motion against Khan, which succeeds in removing him from office. In addition, Imran Khan survives a shooting on January 2, 2023, during his Azadi March protest in Punjab province. He is hit by 3 bullets and undergoes surgery at Lahore Surgery Khanum Cancer Hospital. He is discharged from the hospital on January 5, 2023. The political turmoil in Pakistan is a complex issue with no easy solutions. However, it is clear that the country needs a strong and stable government that can address the challenges it faces.
Afghans are thronging to Kabul's airport, desperate to get on planes and leave the country at any cost. They're scaling the airport's walls this morning, rushing in. There's no screening, no security checks.
In 2021, a significant turning point occurred in Afghanistan as the Taliban rapidly captured the capital city of Kabul, coinciding with the withdrawal of the United States Army after 21 years of military presence. The speed at which the Taliban captured Kabul was astonishing. Following the withdrawal of US forces, the Taliban made swift advances across the country, seizing control of major cities and eventually entering Kabul, leading to the collapse of the Afghan government. The rapid takeover caught many by surprise and had a profound impact on the security and stability of Afghanistan. Over the course of its military involvement in Afghanistan, the United States had spent a substantial amount of money. It is estimated that the US government allocated over $2 trillion in funding for military operations, reconstruction, development programs, and security assistance in Afghanistan. This significant financial investment aimed to support the Afghan government, rebuild infrastructure, promote economic growth, and strengthen security forces. However, despite the massive financial investment and efforts to establish stability, the Taliban's rapid takeover demonstrated the complex challenges and the limitations of external intervention in shaping the trajectory of a nation's future. The events in Afghanistan, including the swift capture of Kabul by the Taliban and the financial investment by the United States, underscored the intricate nature of the conflict, the difficulties of nation building, and the importance of sustainable solutions that prioritize the well-being and aspirations of the Afghan people. China's financial support to Pakistan through loans has been immensely significant in recent years. This assistance is driven by several key factors. 1. Economic cooperation. China has emerged as Pakistan's largest trading partner, fostering strong economic ties. Notably, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor promotes infrastructure development and connectivity, boosting trade and investment opportunities. 2. Geopolitical importance. Pakistan holds a strategic position in China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative. By strengthening ties with Pakistan, China aims to counterbalance the influence of other regional powers and expand its connectivity networks. 3. Debt dynamics. Concerns have been raised regarding the sustainability and potential leverage associated with Pakistan's increasing debt to China. This has sparked debates about long-term dependencies and the country's ability to manage repayment. While exact figures are undisclosed, China's loans to Pakistan are estimated to be in the billions of dollars. In 2022, a $700 million loan was extended to help Pakistan navigate its economic crisis. The Gwadar port, situated in Baluchistan, Pakistan, along the Arabian Sea, plays a pivotal role in the BRI. China's involvement in the port has raised apprehensions about its regional influence, particularly concerning India. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey through Pakistan's political landscape. We hope you found this video insightful and thought-provoking. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more captivating content. Stay informed, stay engaged, and be the catalyst for change. Together, we can shape a brighter future. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep making a difference. Remember, your support is what keeps us going. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting business and political case studies, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're thrilled to have you as part of our community. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll continue to unravel the fascinating stories that shape our world. Until then, take care, stay curious, and keep expanding your knowledge. See you soon.